Now let's go down to the coast, where ferry services at the Likoni channel will be unavailable from 6 p.m. tomorrow as security officers move in to enforce the nighttime curfew imposed to stop the spread of the coronavirus. All commuters are expected to have crossed by 6 p.m. as government explores ways to stop the spread of the virus at the crowded crossing and in the region. Road and rail transport will also be affected, as NTV's Kevin Mutai now tells us.
The coast region is now turning out to be an epicenter for the deadly coronavirus, as the Ministry of Health confirmed 2 more cases from Kilifi County. The government is now rushing to control the viral spread of the pandemic on some of the region's crowded spaces, such as the Likoni Channel. Officers from the Coast Guard, Rapid Deployment Unit and the General Service Unit are among those deployed there to implement the government's strict measures.
They will have to queue and adhere to the social distancing requirement. There will be no hawking on both sides of the island and the mainland of the ferry crossing.
From 6:30 tomorrow, ferry services will be withdrawn ahead of the imposed nationwide curfew. 3 ferries have been set aside for pedestrians during peak hours and 1 vessel for ferrying vehicles. Only passengers with masks will be allowed on board. All cargo trucks have been banned from entering Mombasa and have been directed to use alternative routes, such as the Kombani Road for those coming from South Coast and Mazera's Mavueni Road for trucks from Kilifi. The Kenya Ports Authority has also been directed to provide daily lists of ships at the port and those expected to arrive. Other crucial services expected to be affected by the dawn to dusk curfew include the standard gauge railway and bus companies operating at night.
If you know that you are traveling and you know the curfew is on from 7 p.m. to 5 a.m., please time your journey within that period, because we will not allow you to move anywhere at night in this area.
The county government of Mombasa is putting in place measures to help vulnerable families in case of a lockdown. In Kwale, the county government has suspended all open-air markets and sale of second-hand clothes.
Tuko na team ambayo piga dawa kwa pikipiki, kwa matatu.
Kilifi County has also threatened to suspend all public service vehicles, accusing operators of disregarding social distancing regulations.
My office in the county government of Mombasa to provide nutrition support for 227,444 vulnerable households in Mombasa County during this period.
Earlier this evening, there was a scuffle at the channel as commuters protested against measures being implemented at the ferry. Angry commuters vandalized some of the property. All ferry commuters are now required to strictly adhere to set regulations and protocols in the fight against the spread of COVID-19, as the authorities vow to crack the whip on those who defy the directives. Kevin Mutai, NTV, Mombasa.